Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the ACC, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback checking the play. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Watkins. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. When they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. He's got the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
On the run, it's Jackson.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Watkins. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. From the gun, running back gets the give. Nice, solid. From this sophomore.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Continuing to turn and move him forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Kansas State pushing the pace. They'll run the option. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They want to go for back-to-back scores. They're lining up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Throwing right. It's complete. Touchdown, Tigers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Didn't find much running room on 1st down. 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Goes to the option. The pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the 1st down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Now on the option. Now the toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Finds a crease at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field.
The fake, and he wants to throw. And he's out of bounds, short of the goal line. He almost found a way to convert that fake. They're wasting no time trying to get the ball back. They're going to go for an early onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback checking off.
That's the end of the first quarter. The score, LSU 14.
We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Fires the pass, intercepted. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
On the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Finds his man. It's Edwards. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's fourth and short, fourth and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But fourth and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. This time it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. On the ground, it's Jackson. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It really doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, LSU!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Oklahoma State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Little too much juice on that one from the junior.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Johnson wants to throw it. Oh, picked off. Got some room to run. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. How about that D coming up with a play like that? These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The option look. He'll toss it. Turns it on in midfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Pressure coming. Going to try to pop one on the screen. At the 35, he's got room. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the defense snatches it, and they reverse the field. Off to the races to the right. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense doing work.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
He's going to pass on second down. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Comes out throwing on first down. Going for it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Kansas State.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He gets into the end zone to convert, and they'll tack on a couple right before the half. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking for space, it's Jackson. At the 35, he's open. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here after the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
Well, the ball carrier there was just hoping his speed was going to get him to the outside and turn the corner, but Nothing working. Defense forces him out of bounds for a loss.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Coming after it. He's going to take off. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket after that. Excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Still on his feet. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup. And that has been a rare sight in this one. Johnson looking to throw. Finds his tight end. At the 20, he's got space. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up. But this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Kansas City, 28.
Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he intercepts it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Wants to go up. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Kansas State, 34.
On the run from inside his 25. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him.
Afterburners coming. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push.
He's taking the shot. Makes the grab. And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it all the way. Touchdown, LSU!
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You can see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. On the option. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
You just hold your breath every time this QB keeps the football in the running game, man. With his speed, he's a threat to hit the home run every time he totes the rock.
He'll toss it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Durham. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Defense in press coverage. Trying to find his man on first down. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing. They're going to get him for grounding. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Quick toss. He's not going to get there as this defense stops the 2-point conversion attempt, and they hang on to this slim lead.
42. Kansas State, 44.
This is really aggressive here. Still just a one-possession game in the 3rd quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. On the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 2. 3rd
decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw for it. Fires on the move. Got him and nobody's close. Touchdown, Wildcats! They looked finished, but they're all the way back and they have the lead. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll go to the air. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Now they find themselves behind, David. Let's see if they have an answer.
Yep, losing the lead, obviously lose a little bit of momentum.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. LSU quick to the line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. One final play before the end of the quarter. Quick strike complete. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down. Tosses to the quarterback. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durham. At the 40, there he goes. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. This crowd bringing serious noise on this huge fourth down play. He's got him and they convert. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on fourth down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now on second down. They keep attacking through the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run the option. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the play.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's right down the boulevard. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. And guys, this is very frustrating for a defense. They forced the field goal attempt and now right back on the field after the roughing the kicker. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. They'll run the option. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way. And that one play just changes the entire perspective on this game. If you finish that drive, go up 2 scores, you might be able to solve this thing away. Instead, we've got a game.
No doubt about it. And let's give this defense a lot of credit because playing with their backs against the wall, in that situation, they knew someone was going to have to step up and make a play. Creating that takeaway now, giving the football back to their offense, trailing but with a chance to win. Man.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee.